Hi everybody, my name is Dr. Chad Rolfson, and this is Dr. Chad in his truck. So Mattis and I are heading out to work this morning. Just did a little bit of chores before we did, so we are on our way for a Thursday, great Thursday in the practice. So, I guess the reason for my video today is just to offer some light, some information to you. We'll start with the basics. What the heck? He's up here now. Get back. Get back. They were dogs. I know. Get back. All right. Yeah. Should I edit that? Anyway, so if I ask you a simple question, you should give me a simple response, right? If I ask you, what's the definition of health? What would you say? A lot of people will say, it's how you feel good, you don't have any pain, or you're eating right, you go to the gym, and all that type of stuff, and none of that's true. There's actually a textbook definition of the word health in the dictionary, and it comes from the Dorley Medical Dictionary. So if you're a medical doctor or any other type of doctor, chiropractor, osteopath, they don't get this definition, then maybe you better start thinking of a different option. So the definition of health is the optimal physical, mental, social well-being, and I'll even add spiritual, not merely the absence of disease or infirmity. We're looking at something kind of ambiguous when it comes to the word health. It's not defined. It's not defined really specifically, is it? So we have to start looking at it as a concept rather than a thing. Okay? And that's what I want to help you with today. The best way I can describe health to you is two horizontal parallel lines. Okay? And the wider those parallel lines are apart this way, means the more health that you're going to enjoy. I want you to also visualize a wavy line in between those parallel lines. And that's the amount of stress that your body is adapting to. So the wider those parallel lines are from each other means the greater your ability to adapt to stress. And stress can be from physical, mental, or social, or spiritual stress too. So you got to start looking at it as making your adaptability greater. And then that line of stress, when it goes above it, that's when symptoms show up. So symptoms are threshold bound, which means that they're there until they reach a certain threshold, and then they physically manifest. And stress always takes advantage of your weakest link. Okay? So you kind of have to look at it that way. So health is the optimal physical, mental, social, I'll even add spiritual well-being, not merely the absence of disease or infirmity. The concept of health is described with two parallel lines and a wavy line between them. The wavy line is stress. Okay, the more stress that you have and it goes above that threshold, the more symptoms you're going to have. My job as a chiropractor is to help widen those lines as much as I possibly can. Now, for some people, those lines are fixed in a pretty permanent situation. And over time, or the amount of damage that happens, and pain means that damage is happening. So the amount of pain that's been suffered over a long period of time means those two parallel lines go closer together until we're all mortal, boom, we die. Is when we can no longer adapt to the stresses the environment has put upon us. Okay? So start thinking of health your health in terms of your ability to adapt to stress. And the chiropractic profession is the only profession that has dedicated itself to helping widen those lines. I'm serious about that, folks. You look at different studies of those that go to chiropractors that for wellness, not necessarily for a thing. People that go to chiropractors for wellness spend overall in their overall healthcare spending 46 to 69% less in their overall healthcare spending than people that don't go to the chiropractor. So that's something to chew on over the weekend. I'll be sending this out with an email. I've got some continuing ed classes that I have to attend, so I'll send this out with that email. The last video that we got a lot of good responses and got a lot of good reviews. Or views, I should say. I got some thumbs up too, so that's nice. But otherwise, I want you to have a great day. Yeah, it only took me about 5 or 6 miles to do this. And Mattis and I are on our way to help people adapt better to their daily lives. So, okay? Thank you so much. This is Dr. Chad Rolfson with the Spinal Tuning Chiropractic Center, a membership practice. We really appreciate your kind referrals. Have a great day. Bye-bye.